Okay, so we're going to start with y equals x squared minus 4x. So first of all, if we are trying to graph this by hand, or if you're trying to match up a graph, there's several things we could notice. I don't see any constant. So you can think of that as plus 0. So it's telling us that the y-intercept is going to be 0. And you can see that it is. It goes through a y value of 0 along the y-axis. Okay, secondly, we could find the vertex by using the vertex formula. X equals negative b over 2a. And so if we put in our b value of negative 4 and our a value of 1, we would have negative 4 over 2 times 1. So that gives us 4 over 2, which is 2. So we have the x-coordinate of our vertex is 2. But now to find the y-coordinate of the vertex, we need to take that 2 and plug it back in for all of the x's in the equation so we can solve for y. So we'll have y is equal to 2 squared minus 4 times 2, which is 4 minus 8, in other words, negative 4. So our vertex has an x value of 2, a y value of negative 4, and here you can see it. Over 2 down 4. Here's our vertex, our ordered pair of 2 and negative 4. But I also notice that x squared minus 4x can be easily factored. So this is another way that you could add more points to your graph, is go ahead and factor the x squared minus 4x by pulling out a greatest common factor of x. So this becomes x times x minus 4 is equal to y. But I want to know where the x-intercepts are. And the x-intercepts are where y is equal to 0. So we'll set that equal to 0, and then you can solve by setting each factor equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, or x minus 4 is equal to 0. And add 4 to both sides. And we see x is equal to 4. So what we have here is 2 x-intercepts. When y is equal to 0, so we plugged in 0 for the y to find the x-intercepts, we have an x value of 0 and an x value of 4. So here we have the point 4, 0 is one of the ordered pairs, or is one of the x-intercepts, and 0, 0 is also one of the x-intercepts. So in this parabola, we have 2 x-intercepts of 0 and 4, and we have 1 y-intercept of 0. But now what I want to look at is what if instead of having our x times x minus 4 equal to 0, what if this equation where x times x minus 4 is greater than 0? Okay, well then we need to look at